try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands.
What up, Fin fans? Welcome to another episode of the Fin Podcast. I'm your host, Big C. This is brought to you by Game Changers Media. Good morning. How is everyone doing this morning? Friday morning. Good morning. How is everybody doing this morning? Good morning, Elwood, Miller. Yeah, Doug will be here. We'll do a special show Monday night. Monday morning, we got the great OJ McDuffie coming through to discuss the Miami Dolphins. And then we'll do a special show Monday night, and we'll have Dougly Do Wrong on the show, the great Dougly Do Wrong. So good times. Miller says, gotta say, Big C, the last Miami YouTuber who made connections with TD. You on a trajectory, my man. Dolphin Gang Entertainment. How you doing in there? What's up, guy? Make sure you check out his channel. Phenomenal work. Yeah, I'm trying to grow. It really depends on everybody and if they like the content. You know, I'm going to get better at the things that I do, the content I produce. Like I said, I've been doing this. I mean, I started the channel. I think I created it in July. And, you know, I did a show here and there. And then I started doing a show on Game Changers called The Blitz with my cousin Mike. And we were doing that a couple times a week. But I didn't really start to really bunker down until the season was over, honestly. and really concentrate on this channel and start doing this channel 5 days a week until I would say February. But yeah, I mean, it really depends on if you guys like the content. It takes people hitting that like button to get us in the algorithm, and that's how you grow. You know what I mean? I try to do my part. I reach out to every possible person I can reach out to. It's hard though, you know. I wish I had the connection that to the guys over at the dive bar have. I don't know how they're getting a hold of these guys, but you know, uh, it's I'd like to know. I'd like to know. Good morning, Bonnie. Is the other channel your main live stream channel? No, this is for the Dolphins. I created the other one as kind of like because I wanted to be able to have a channel where if I wanted to go in different directions, like on Game Changers, that is mostly like me and Mike will get back. We took a little hiatus. Mike's doing some other stuff right now, and mostly the people that are in there at this moment are Dolphin fans. So most of those people are already connected to this show. So right now, until the games start, I figured that I would just concentrate on the Finn Posse podcast. And then when the season gets closer, we'll get the blitz going, and that'll be a full NFL show. And then eventually, you know, I'd like to dibble and dabble in a different other things. You know what I mean? Maybe I was thinking about professional wrestling. You know, it's not everybody's cup of tea. I watch it here and there. I was a fan when I was a kid, but I know there's a big market for that. So I was thinking maybe that on the Game Changers, I could have different avenues I could explore, and it not just be football. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, that's how things are in life. But I mean, if people like the content and people hit the like button, you know, I mean, I don't want to force anybody to hit the like button. You know, I ask for you guys to hit the like button, and lots of people come in here and they watch the show every day and they don't hit the like button. You know what I mean? And it's kind of crazy, but you know, if you like the content, help me out. If you don't, then don't hit the like button. Wow, bro, I can't watch you anymore. I got a promo at work, so I miss your show. Now, keep up the great work, Big C. I mean, you can rewatch the show, Zach and Near, right? You can watch it later on, brother. Congratulations, though. Big things, doing big things. Congratulations. I mean, you can still show some support. Watch the show later on, and like I said, the when we get a little bit closer and training camp starts opening and stuff like that, we'll be on the blitz. You'll be able to catch us on there at least 3 times a week at 8 p.m. We might do it. We might change the time up, but 8 p.m. in the evening. So you'll be able to still catch me if you're home in the evening. But yeah, today I wanted to 15 people in the building. Let's hit that like button for me. What? Want to ask why we are doing an all offensive draft when we just saw a defense win a Super Bowl? Good question, Miller. It's because we've done a million other regular mock drafts. And why not? Why not? Why not? Do I think this is the direction the Dolphins should go? Absolutely not. But why not explore every possible avenue? You know what I mean? Doing the same thing over and over again because there's not a lot going on. That gets, you know, I sit here and I do the same mock draft. I do a million mock drafts a day, literally. And I started taking random ass people because I was like, yeah, I'm coming out with damn near the same team every time. You know what I mean? What's the sense of that? So I wanted to see what, and it's not that we're going to go all offense. We will hit some defensive players, but it'll be way later in the draft. And then we'll do another one where we go all defense, and then we'll hit later in the draft, we'll hit offense. So it's not going to be 7 rounds of offense. That's just too much. I mean, you don't need 10 players to the offensive side of the ball. But I wanted to do a mock draft and see what it would look like and see if, if we went 4 rounds of offense, 5 rounds of offense, and just added some stud players to the offensive side of the ball and filled in the defense with some, with some end of the draft players. If that offense could score enough points where, the defense that we have right now, well, I mean, obviously we have to add some pieces because the defense ain't complete. If that offense could just score enough points that, you wouldn't need a very good defense to win games. Good morning, Edward. Watch John Gruden's quarterback school. Ohio State quarterback Will Howard was impressive. In my opinion, there's a good chance we draft a quarterback. I mean, yeah, there is a good chance that we could address the quarterback position later on in this draft. But it also depends on, how much in love Mike McDaniel is with Zach Wilson. And I think Mike McDaniel probably is enamored with Zach Wilson's physical tools. I think he probably loves the kid. How was my birthday yesterday? It was good. It was good. I spent time with my family. My wife cooked me dinner. Well, I mean, I had to cook the stuff on the grill, obviously, but it was a good day. It was a good day. My kids made me feel loved. My wife made me feel loved, and that's all you can really ask for, My mom had messaged me. Me and her don't really talk. So, I mean, I had a moment of sadness, I guess. But other than that, it was a very good day. Thank you so much. Scotty, I can do that. Let me start that next week though, Scotty, just because I've clicked in a couple of them and there's some of them that are just too many pop-ups and stuff that it'll make some of the pop-ups will play and you guys will hear them. So let me find another one that I can mess with that isn't going to go crazy on me the first time. And I'll do that Monday. I'll start Monday. We'll not Tuesday. We'll start because OJ's on Monday. I got Doug on Monday night. So Tuesday we'll start doing mock drafts with a different draft simulator. Is that cool? I see your roundtable guys 3-round mock draft. They gave us Will Johnson, Harrison, and Milrow. I don't like Milrow. I don't like Milrow. I don't like Milrow at 3. Hell no. Not me. What do you guys think? You guys like Milrow at 3? Glad to see you're alive and not in jail, Big C. B-Day tends to be one of those days. Yeah, I don't overly drink anymore. I used to be a pretty big drinker. My wife wishes I drank more than what I do. She likes to have a good time a little bit more. I'm more of a homebody, to be honest. I mean, if we all meet up in Miami to go to a game, hey, I'll pour some back. I'll probably run an Airbnb down there. If someone's not from the Miami area and they want to go in on an Airbnb, listen, you can get some beautiful Airbnbs. We run an Airbnb every time we go down to Kissimmee, and we get a 8-bedroom mansion with a arcade in it and a movie theater in it and a pool out back for $400 or $500 a night. And I mean, you're paying two something a night for a hotel room. So if people want to get together down there and share an Airbnb, we can do that too. And we can have some drinks and have a good time. You know what I mean? I will never be one of those people that think that they're too big for any of you guys. You know what I mean? Some of these guys get on here and they grow, and they become too big for their britches. You know what I mean? I'll never act like that with you guys. We can break bread together. We can share drinks together. We can have a good time together. Will Howard, dude, he can be our Josh Allen. He's that impressive. When I look at Will Howard, he reminds me of Jake Plummer, if you remember who that. Jake Plummer from Arizona? What? Was it Arizona State? Did he play for Arizona or Arizona State? I don't know who Jake Plummer are. Well, he was drafted by Arizona, the Cardinals. Did he go to Arizona State too, though? Or Arizona College? I want to say he was drafted by the Cardinals and went to Arizona. And then he finished his career with the Broncos. Jake the Snake. I remember Jake. Yeah, them ads are crazy, Scotty. Them ads are crazy. Anthony sure can be the GM. I want to do the offensive draft real quick, and then you sure can be the GM today, buddy. PFF Draft Simulator. Gotcha, Timothy. We'll try that one out. I've tried PFN. Check that one out. Gotcha, Scotty. I'll check them both out. See, if you subscribe to PFF, Edward, that might be different. They eliminate a lot of the pop-ups. You know what I mean? I love Milroe, 4.3 quarterback. Yeah, but doesn't he struggle at underneath routes and stuff like that? He's got a great deep ball. A great deep ball. A lot of people say he's basically Jalen Hurts. Who, Milroe? Do you really want Jalen Hurts, though? I mean, Jalen Hurts does some things great. But are you satisfied with Jalen Hurts? Jalen Hurts does... PFF has the best user interface, but that's trade system is a bit unrealistic. Yeah, that's why I really like this trade. The one that I use is because they allow you to trade future year picks. They allowed you to trade players, which I think that's a huge bonus. Thanks, Big C. I do rewatch. I appreciate that, brother. I really do. Cat for life. Don't be telling people your personal info, bro. They'll kidnap you for sure. All right, Cat. I don't want us picking a quarterback until at least day 3. Me neither. Honestly. There's no late round quarterbacks that I'm overly in love with. I mean, obviously, you guys are saying Will Howard. Some of you like Milroe. What is the Airbnb company you use? Because we sometimes go to the theme parks and we end up going to a place that the accommodations are not as good. Honestly, I just get on VRBO and they just got crazy ones on there. They got crazy ones. They got ones with secret rooms and all types of stuff. We've never had a problem with it. We love it. Like I said, we get beautiful, beautiful mansions. I'll try to find the one that we rented last time. What we have, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was an 8-bedroom. It had a movie theater in it. The garage was redone to have a bunch of games in it and stuff. It had a dining room table that could seat 15 people, big living room, huge kitchen, big back area with multiple grills, seating area, covered seating area, big pool, jacuzzi, all that. I think we might have paid $2,800 for 8 days. But it's beautiful. The price you pay for a hotel, You know what I mean? If you stay 8 days at a hotel, you're paying $1,600. And then think you got to eat out every meal. I get to cook at these places. I don't got to eat out every meal. I mean, we end up eating out a lot because there's a lot of better places to eat down there than there is up here, but they will find you and kidnap you for sure unless they're cool crooks. All right, Kat. Yeah, I'm not going to give out too much of my personal info. You know what I mean? If you want to meet me at this Airbnb and split some bread with me, you know what I mean? Cool. But yeah, Will Howard should not have Josh Allen comps. Jay Plummer played for the Cowboys. Did he play for the Cowboys? I only remember him playing for the Cardinals and the Broncos. You sure he played for the Cowboys? Does anybody else remember him playing for the Cowboys? I don't remember that. Maybe I'm wrong. At the very end of his career, he went there? I thought he finished up with the Broncos. Personally, I'm not looking at quarterback in this draft. Build trenches on other skill positions. If Tua fails this season, we are primed to get a quarterback in 2026. A much deeper and developed quarterback class. Agree, Scotty. I like Howard better than Dart 100. PFF is overrated. I think Milroe is more like Michael Vick. Wow. John Gruden compared Will Howard to Josh Allen due to height and weight and similar college accuracy. I want Membu or Banks for us. Milroe is Cordell Stewart slash to me. Yeah, I don't want no slash. Banks is the right player in round one. Start him at left guard. If Paul goes down, kick him outside and plug in Ike. That is a scary thought. Go to Los Olas for B&B. I'll have to check that out. If Paul and Banks work out, our left side of the line will be prime for new righty quarterback. I would stop it. Cordell wishes he could run like Milroe. I mean, Cordell was a wide receiver when he came in the league. Jose, I'd rather move up to in round 2 to get one of the top D tackles that doesn't go in round 1. I like that idea, Joe. I really do. I think you can get an Alfred Collins in round. You might be able to get Grant in the top of the second round. Now, I think if Grant is there, the Buffalo Bills will probably snatch him up, and that'd be a scary thought. But you might be able to get Grant in the top of the second round, but Alfred Collins will definitely be there in the top of the second round. I'm a big advocate for trading up to the top of the second round because there are some beast players that are going to be off the board by the time pick 48 comes. I think we're trading back if we don't go line. And Cap, I think we should trade back if Membu's not there and Will Johnson's gone. I think we should trade back 100%. We need to sign Justin Simmons ASAP. We need leadership. I heard Buffalo's looking at Justin Simmons. I heard Buffalo's interested in Justin Simmons, which will absolutely suck. Because why aren't we signing Justin Simmons? Why aren't we? Yeah, I didn't think he played for the Cowboys. I didn't remember him playing at Tampa neither, but I know he played for Arizona. He was drafted by Arizona. I thought he went to college at Arizona State too. So, yeah. Jake the Snake, number 16. Yeah, I like Jake. So let's get into this all offensive mock draft. And listen, we're not going 7 rounds of just offense. It's just offensive heavy. What does the team look like? And can we put up enough points that if we put the defense that we had on last year Well, obviously not last year because Calais ain't here. But if we put just a all right defense on the field, can we score enough points to win a bunch of games? And again, this isn't the way I think we should go. It's just a different avenue to explore. It's just a different option. And then we'll do a defensive one too. If we go straight defense and we put a dominant defense on the field. It's just a different avenue to explore. Because again, we've already done numerous mock drafts, regular ones, and we'll probably do numerous more. This is a slow time of year, unless your name's Tyreek Hill. Unless your name is Tyreek freaking Hill, can't keep out the news. Right. Streamer. Right. Present. Yeah, I mean, it's possible that our first 3 picks are defense. Absolutely. I think it's absolutely possible that our first 3 picks are defense. Just because for some reason Mike McDaniel, Chris Greer got this idea that Eichenberg is a halfway decent player. They have more confidence in Eichenberg than we do. Morning, Michael. Audio issues right now. You can't hear me? Can you hear me? Hello. Can you hear me? Static. Let me try this light. Is that better? Is that less static? I might have too many lights plugged in back there. That's the idea of this mock is what if we try to just outscore. Yeah, I mean that's one thing. It could be fun. It could be fun. Make sure you hit that like button for me, please. And here we go again. What the freak? All right. Enter draft. Start draft. The Packers want to give us number 23. I really want. I'm taking this one. They want Will Johnson. Why is anybody giving me why isn't anybody giving me a second round pick? 95. Accept trade. Trading down. All right. Who we got available? Offensive lineman. Wide receiver. Running back. We're going to go out here and get Luther Burden. Jordan Addison and a second round pick next year. Well, we just took a wide receiver, so no thanks. Pick 58 and a third rounder. I will accept that. Trading down. Offensive line, Membo. Listen, I messed up. I'm sorry. I messed up. Starting over. I'm starting over. I messed up. Forgot. My apologies. I won't do it again. I feel like this is going to freeze up on me for some reason. On the clock. No trades, offers. Make a trade. Let's try the Broncos. First, your second. What? You son of a bitches. You son of a bitches. They literally offer me that all the time, plus some. And now you want to deny me? Literally all the time they offer me that same trade. Oh my God. If I don't get a mouse soon, I'm going to hang myself. Throw in a seventh. 2 7ths. To sweeten the deal. Sweeten the deal. Sweeten the deal. Sweeten the deal. Yo, what the frick? I knew this shit was going to act funny. Broncos first. A second. Offer trade. He said, come on, Denver. What the frig? One last time, guys. Sorry. I want the extra second rounder, though. I want the extra second rounder. this time. Oh my God, you stupid ass freaking computer. All right, never mind, I guess. Every we're gonna go Tyler Warren. Next offer 54. Pick up a fifth. No. Yep. $57. Nope. Nope. Because we're not concerned with next year, fella. We're gonna take Higgins. It's your big wide receiver. Cam Scattaboo. Nope. Nope. I feel like this computer's gonna freeze. Grab Emory Jones. All right, so for the most part, we have went offense, and this is where I start trying to grab some defensive players now, just to go Dorian Strong. Go back to the offense side of the ball, Lukendra. Come on, don't freeze on me. Don't freeze on me. We're going to get JJ Pegas. Reject all. Yeah, CJ West. Someone coming. Grabbed my boy Willie Lampkin. Damn it. Cornelius. Tesla. Desmond Watson, the big boy. And we'll grab a safety just for shits and giggles. All right. We got Tyler Warren, Higgins, Scattaboo, Emory Jones, offensive line. Then we went a little defense with Dorian Strong. We added guard Kendra, JJ Pegas, CJ West, Cornelius to the offensive line, Tesla, another receiver. Jesus. We added Watson and Dante Trader. Draft Higgins in the second as a left. Like I said, it's just it was just a experiment. You know these boards too well. The more we do, the easier. I can. What other one did you try to say to try? We'll let Anthony go, and I'll try a different one real quick. I feel like this shit's about to freeze up on me. Let me see. All right, Anthony, you're about to be on the board. Come on. Did we finally freeze? All right. All right, offensive. How you want to do this? You want me to go through all of them? Or you got a special position, or you want me to just scroll through slow on all available? Streamer. All right, offense. Let's see. Quarterbacks, we got Jackson Dart, Milrow, South, and Howard. Running backs, we got Hamilton, Henderson, Johnson, Judkins. Wide receivers, we got Golden, Ichabod, Burden, and Harris. Tight ends, we got Loveland, Taylor, Fannin. Offensive tackles, we got Simmons, Conley, Ursay. Guards, we got Booker, Zabel, Jackson. Centers, we got Jared Wilson. Blah, blah, blah. Let's look at defense. Jalen Walker, Mike Green, Eric Harmon. Defensive tackles, Harmon, Nolan, Williams, Grant. Edge, Green, Williams. Corners, Barron, Revel, Morrison. Safety, Starks, Emawari, Watts. What's your first pick going to be? What? Doesn't just pop up with trade offers? Oh. I wish I could just restart this computer. Okay, trade offers. So the Rams want to give you 26, 90, 101 for 13 and 2. New England 38, 69, 77, 106. Trade out the first round. You like any of those trades? Anthony's the GM. Jose, let him pick. Let him pick. Don't put pressure. All right, who you taking then, brother? Anthony said Jalen Walker. Jalen Walker, he's going linebacker. Come on. All right, the Chiefs for the 48th pick are offering you 63 and 95. We'll hide that. Go to all offense. You got Jackson Dart, Milrow, Taylor at quarterback. Or no. Quarterback, you got Dart, Milrow, both. Running back, you got Henderson, Johnson, Giddens. Wide receiver, you got Royals, Higgins, Williams. Tight end, you got Mason Taylor, Fannin, Helm. Offensive tackle, you got Membo, Jones, Triple O. Guard, you got Millum, Rutledge, Fairchild. Center, you got Wilson. Defensive tackle, you got Kenneth Grant, Darius Alexander, Alfred Collins. Edge, You see him. Linebacker, you just took. Cornerback, you got Amos, Thomas, Harrison, Porter. Safety, you got Mukumba, Winston, Ransom. What's the pick? You want Alfred Collins over Grant? Alfred, very interesting pick there, brother. Let me make sure. You sure you want Alfred? Okay. Okay. I don't think you're going to get very high grade from the masses on this one. I mean, Alfred Collins is a great player, and I would love to have Alfred Collins on this team. But I don't know if Alfred Collins over Grant. The Giants want to give you 105 and 154, 98. All right. Offense, back to offense. Quarterbacks, you got Tyler from Louisville, Will Howard, Giddens, Tutton, Martinez at running back, Ruspero, Williams, Felton at wide receiver, Arojo, Ferguson, Gadsden at tight end. Offensive tackle, you got Cameron Williams, Charles Grant, London. Guard, you got Slater, Dellinger, Kendra Webb. Center, you got McCullen, Monum, Majors. Defense, bad defensive tackle, you got Farmer, Phillips, Caldwell. Edge, you got Kennard, Barron, Walker. Linebacker, you got Knight, Munden. Corner, you got Zy Alexander, Kobe Bryant, Hancock. Safety, you got Ransom, Reed, Mickens. Did you see the corners? All right. I'm going. I don't know where you scroll down on this one. I don't know how to scroll down. Zy Alexander. All right. Defense, defense, defense. We're just going to reject these trades at this point. Anthony, you let me know if there's a position you want to see. What position you want to see? Danny Strutzman, where? What position is that? Danny Strutzman, gotcha. Boom. Again, we're just gonna reject the trades for now. Position? What position you want to go to, Anthony? Go to offensive tackle. It's probably going to be Slim Pickens. Belton, Travis, Cornelius, Rivers. Going with Belton. Where do you want to head to now? What position you want now? Receiver? Receiver. Receiver. Lane, Nash, Bond, Ricky White. Yeah, I don't know how to trade down here or move down. That's why I like to explore these before I'm. Oh, there we go. Ricky White, Hudson, Wells, Lacey. Okay. Okay. My apologies. It booted me out. We'll get you. We'll redo you to we'll do you another day, Anthony. And my apologies about that. Again, StreamYard is having difficulties with the streaming today, so maybe that's the issue. There was a message saying that it was all messed up. But Anthony, let me question you on this. We'll get your redone, and I apologize about that. But Alfred Collins over Grant was StreamYard. Yeah, I've updated StreamYard. It just said that it was going to have problems. There was some kind of message. I don't know if I can see it from my phone. Said something about if you're going to multiple, if you're broadcasting the multiple areas on YouTube, that there could be issues. They're working on fixing it. So based on Anthony's first couple rounds, I think we got through 4 or 5 rounds. What did y'all think? Because I got to question some of those picks, Anthony. Alfred Collins over Grant. What's your reasoning behind that? Elwood says, "What the f?" Walker Collins. Yeah, and I mean, you took linebacker in the first. Now, I haven't done a lot on linebackers because that hasn't been really a team need. Is Walker more of a pass rusher or a middle linebacker? The reason why I have Collins is because people underestimate how athletic the guy is, because he's overshadowed by Grant and Graham. He's a much of an athlete as those two guys. Yeah, I mean listen, Grant's a phenomenal athlete too, and I think Alfred Collins is a nice backup plan if you don't get Grant. I just don't know if you take Alfred Collins over Grant. What up, Shake Money? What up? What up? And I just the linebacker pick. I mean, I'm sure the guy's a great player. I just think we have too many holes to be addressing areas that aren't holes on this team. I mean, we have a glaring hole at guard. We have glaring holes at defensive tackle. We have a glaring hole at a number one corner spot. I would say safety is a bigger hole than the linebacker position. It's just when you have this many holes, you can't draft like the Eagles do. The Eagles look to retool. They look the best player available. They look to, you know, and when you have as many holes as the Miami Dolphins do, you got to go and fill holes first and foremost. You fill holes with the best player available. You fill holes with the best player available. Let's see here. Let's see here. Do. All right, so because I got a few minutes that I can probably bang one of these out. Take his GM key away, Andrea says. Be nice, be nice. I mean, each play that just shows how each player thinks. Hopefully, Chris Greer doesn't share your sentiments. Hopefully, I mean, if Chris Greer goes the direction you did, I'm not. I don't think I'm going to be very happy. So I'm going to bust out a draft real quick because I can do it super quick. What if we go defensive heavy? What if we just try to make a defensive juggernaut? What if we try to make a defensive juggernaut and just try to beat up on everybody? So let me see here. All right. They might give me 32, 64, 96 in a second. 39, 41, 72 in a second. I'm going to accept this trade in the Philadelphia Eagles. Yep. All right, let's go to the defense. Let's go to the defense. And I'm going Kenneth Grant. Let's build us a defense. I'm going to accept this trade too. No. Not this one. No. Sorry. Sorry, Cincy. Sorry, Cincy. I'm going to go Thomas. No, sorry, Dallas. I'm going to go Alfred Collins. Reject. What's my next pick? 96. I'm going to go Demetrius Knight, linebacker. Reject. Jacob Parrish, corner. Reject. I'm coming out here and grab Kendra. Grab. Reject. Offensive guard. Grab Willie Lumpkin. Accept. Grab Jackson Halls. Reject. Ew. Grab Lane at wide receiver. Ugh. Ugh. Go Cody Lindbergh. Craig Woodson at safety. Does this give you a grade? What do you think of that? What do you think of this trade? What do you think of this draft? Grade it. We went defensive heavy in this one. Anthony says A minus. Elwood says A. And we picked up a second rounder for next year, I'm saying. Elwood says A. C plus. You're tripping, Jose. C plus. C plus. Craig says A. Why is it, Jose? Why is it only a C plus? B plus. I feel like we addressed some areas of need. We got a second round pick for next year. So if we need some ammunition to move up to get a quarterback, but we got two stud defensive tackles. Two stud defensive tackles. You put Grant and Alfred Collins line next to each other. Why did I double down on defensive tackles? The talent's too great there, and we have a glaring hole there. Yeah, I was just looking for those extra picks. I was looking for those extra third round, second round picks because this draft is so deep. It's, you know what I mean? You can't guarantee one player is gonna come in the league and be a difference maker. So if you can get multiple players, Bonnie says A minus. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you. Both Grant's great picks. And I feel the biggest hole on our offense, honestly, if Tyreek Hill is still on this team when the season begins, is the offensive guard position. And I feel like we got some players in there that can fill that hole. We got some players in there that can fill that hole. So I like it. So we can try to start doing using this one. If I can get it to get off my screen now. Oh, maybe I'll just have to talk to you from here. But yeah, we still, who knows what this team's going to look like when the season begins. Will Tyreek Hill be here? Will he not be here? What's this draft going to look like? I cannot wait for this draft to get here. I am super stoked and excited to see what the team's going to look like. I'm tired of guessing. I'm tired of speculating. I'm ready for it to happen. I'm not sure if they were or not, Anthony, to be honest. I'm not sure if they were or not. Make sure you hit that like button. Again, don't forget Monday we got OJ McDuffie in the morning. We got Dudley Durong at night. Tomorrow, Monday is going to be a great day of on the Finn Posse podcast. I hope you're all able to join me at nighttime. That's what time Doug had available. So I had to snatch him up when I can. He's a busy guy. He's got a lot of shows going on. I'd love to work with Reason sometime. I've never talked to him or interacted with him, but I like to get a feel for all content creators. I've talked to Doug personally off screen. Doug seems like a really great guy. TD I've met in person. He's been more than helpful to me. CB83, he's kind of been ghost lately. I haven't seen or talked to him in quite a while, honestly. Bonnie says, I don't think there is any way to fill all our needs in this draft. All we can do is get the best players available, taking into consideration our needs, and then use free agency to fill in. Bonnie, that you hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head. Jose, if Starks isn't picked in the second, Watts is my guy. Total ball hawk, super cerebral. He can run our secondary. Yeah, Shake. Also, Shake Money's been great to me too. I mean, he reaches out. He's been very helpful. Not to forget Shake Money, 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 money. Shake Money, 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 money. Shake, when I come down that way, we gonna get together. What's up? Yeah, like I said, I'd like to. I'm probably gonna get an Airbnb. We can all get together, do a little pregame, go out, and then go to the game the next day. Be a good time, good time, good time. I've never stayed down that far. My, what's it, Miami Gardens? Miami Gardens. Is that where the stadium is at? Miami Gardens? What game is this year's game to go? Hopefully, a game we can win. Don't stay in Miami Gardens. Why? Is it a bad area? Is it the ghetto? Let me know. Let me know because I was looking at Airbnbs in the gardens. Maybe the Saints game, we should be able to win that one. I agree. Traffic and bad area. Like I'll get robbed area. Stay in Miami Beach or Fort Lauderdale. I don't want to have to drive super far to the game. I don't like driving in areas that I'm not familiar with. If that, I got bad anxiety, so when I up here, I don't got bad traffic. Up here, we don't got bad traffic. It's the hood, but it's not as bad as Overtown or Liberty City. Liberty City, I think I was in Liberty City in Grand Theft Auto. So how far away is Miami Beach or Fort Lauderdale? See, I don't have anxiety about the hood and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. I just have anxiety about driving. Driving with mad uh, people are crazy drivers. I was in a real bad car accident before, and I was ejected from the car. I landed 90 feet away from the car in the middle of the road. So now I got such a bad anxiety about driving. 30, 40 minutes ain't bad. Fort Lauderdale. Where's Dan Marino live? Because I'm camping out in his backyard. Well, until the cops come. Until the cops come. I got to go see Dan Marino's house. I got to. If you can get, if you can, he might live in a gated place. Take a Uber. Yeah, that's true, Scotty. So what's the chances any of you guys are going to be able to meet me up for whatever game I'm down there for? What's the chances? What's the chances? Because I want to meet as many of you guys in person as possible. Hollywood, nice Airbnbs. Yeah, I mean that's probably the best bet. See, I don't want to stay at a hotel. I don't want to stay at a hotel because I probably want to come down for a couple days. And like, I like the, you know, hotels. I don't like to have to go down to the bottom floor, have to smoke, go up to my body. Like I like to feel like home at home away from home. You know what I mean? You live 2.5 hours away. Damn. Well, that's why we got to see when the schedule comes out, and I want to see what works best for everybody. You know what I mean? If you guys live close, it shouldn't be too big of a thing. Shake, listen, if you live 2.5 hours away, we can figure out something with an Airbnb, and you know what I mean. We can get an Airbnb together, brother. You know what I mean? That's the beauty of it too. That's the beauty of it too. You get an Airbnb with 6, 7 bedrooms. You know what I mean? Everybody throw $100. You get a big ass house instead of everybody paying 250 for a hotel room. Davey has some nice mansions. Yeah, I'm not trying to pay $1,000,000 or $1,000 a night. I'm talking like 300 a night. You know what I mean? The stadium isn't in a great location. All that's there is a stadium. There's nonsense around it. I've been to Miami. I took a cruise out of Miami, and we stayed in a hotel right across from the airport. We ate at a little. There was an Indian restaurant right next door. I think that an Indian and a Mexican restaurant right next door that we walked to. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. We get an Airbnb. We go to the store, get a bunch of steaks. We got a pool. You know what I mean? Then we go to the bar or something for the at night, have a couple drinks, and then you come home, you crash, we get up, take a couple Ubers to the game and have a great time, you know what I mean? Go crash out again, you know, eat some more steak Sunday night after the game and fly out Monday morning, stay 2 days, you know what I mean? Just hope none of you guys are crazy deranged killers. You guys get to see me on a daily basis. I don't I don't know I don't know what y'all look like. My wife got me some decorations for my birthday. She got me some decorations for my desk. That's my babies. They're not as cute anymore. They're not as cute anymore. Leave the chain at home, big C. I got me a I got me one of them things, don't you worry. I got me one of them things. They ain't taking my chain. I listen, I ain't no soft ass dude. I'm from New York. Yeah, they're not as cute anymore. They're big now. And then she got me this one too. Very nice. Scott, it don't matter if I'm from upstate or not. Don't you try to take shots. Don't you try to take shots. Don't you try to take shots at me, Scotty. It don't matter if I'm from upstate. Dolphin Don, you even closer. You can make it, bro. You can make it. Listen, well, we should be pretty deep. Plus, if Shake Money's with us, nobody ain't messing with us. Uh, I mean, it's a possibility. It's a possibility. Um, I'm sure she'd probably come down for the game, to be honest. As far as downstate is like where the city is. Upstate's like the Buffalo area. Everything besides New York City is kind of considered upstate because it's at the bottom. You know what I mean? But I was thinking about going down for training camp. I don't know if she's gonna come. It's hard for her to get off work. It's a possibility though, Bonnie. It's a possibility. She's a much funner time than I am, to be honest. She is the life of the party. Nah, I ain't, bro. Canada is mad hours away from me. I ain't no Canadian. Eh? I ain't no Canadian, bro. Come on, stop it. Big C is more Canadian than New York. Crazy. That's funny. you motherfucker. Have me a nice Molson, eh? Hey. All right, folks. Y'all have a great weekend. Remember, Monday we got OJ McDuffie on. Huge honor. I can't wait to talk to him. If you think of any questions you want asked of him, hit me up in the comments. JD the Great, what up, brother? Good morning. We're just talking about me coming down for a game and all of us getting together, sort of like what the boys at the round table did. Obviously, I'm not in a position to set up no big event like they did yet, but I would like for all of us to get together, have a good time, get some food, some drinks, go to the game together, have a good time. Raphael, what's up? What's up, brother? But remember, we got OJ McDuffie on Monday. If you got any questions or comments you want to ask of him, leave them in the messages of this show right here, and I'll be sure to try to ask him. Washington Miami game. Oh man. I was thinking about the old Redskins or the old Commanders. I was like, yeah, that should be good. That should be a win. And then I remembered how good they are. I don't know if I want to go to that game. That might be a sad time. I might get kicked out the stadium. But so OJ McDuffie, 10 a.m. And then Monday night, 7 p.m., I got Doug Lee Do Wrong on the show to talk the draft, talk all things Miami Dolphins. So yeah, great shows Monday coming up. I hope to see all of you there. I appreciate all of you. I love all of you. I can't wait to meet all of you that can make it. We'll try to do the best we can to make it where we can all get together. But yeah, until Monday, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And you know what it is. Cap, we better see you too. We better see you too when I come down. You know what it is. Fins up for life. Let's go.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just hold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. people like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they drive the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me.